No, that needs to be out your mouth. Say hello to everybody. I just wanted to come on here and just thank you all for subscribing and liking my channel, because you guys are the ones that make it, and you guys are the ones that actually encourage me to keep on doing videos. And honestly, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Guys, I just want to speak about my pregnancy journey and how it happened, how it was, and how I felt in that moment. I feel like people don't speak about pregnancy a lot, and like how it happened and like what you expect. So I'm just gonna have a little rundown of how my pregnancy was. It's important because I've seen a lot of videos and it's proper like really inspired me. Firstly, I was overdue. I was 40 weeks and then I got to 41 weeks when I actually delivered Verity. 40 weeks and like 2 days. And I went in for a sweep because obviously once you hit the overdue mark, that's when your midwife starts to say we need to book you in for a sweep to kind of like kickstart it. Once I went to that sweep, nothing happened at all. I was so devastated. I was like, I tried everything. I tried eating spicy food. I went on long walks. I mean, like walks, like the hills were like straight like this. Like I'm walking like this up a hill because they say that is a good thing. It was November and I was freezing. I tried that and nothing happened. And then it got to the third day. I was like, I couldn't feel any movement and I was like, is this normal? Is it because like my belly's like so big you can't like feel anything? But you should, because normally when Verity was kicking, I could literally see her footprints on my stomach and I just couldn't feel her moving. I thought, she can't be sleeping that long. So I rang up and they told me to come in, and then I was on the monitor and they was checking for movements. There still was no movements. So because there was no beds at the time, I had to go back home, and then they booked me in for an induction. So if you don't know what an induction is, it's basically where you go in. It normally lasts for about 3 days. So you go in and they basically kind of kickstart your labor because either you're overdue, like low movements. There could be so many indications as to why you get induced, or completely long list, and I'm not going to go through that. I got induced because of low movement. I got a date. They told me to come in. They called me at 5 o'clock in the morning. Can you believe it? And I was waiting all day. Make sure you're ready. So by that point I had everything packed already. So I went to the hospital. It was absolutely amazing. Like I cannot thank City Hospital like in Nottingham. I cannot thank them enough because they were so kind and respectful to me, and I just felt so welcomed. And obviously it was the first time like experience being pregnant and, you know, getting induced, like all new to me. It's literally made my labor, honestly they did. And you know, if you didn't have that experience, then I'm really sorry guys, because I feel like when you give birth it's such a special moment and you should have as many loved ones around you, because it really does make up that experience. So let me stop waffling on. I got into the labour suite and they was just keeping me on monitors for a bit, and they basically had a rundown of basically what was going to happen. I would be getting a pessary put in up to 24 hours, and it basically like softens the uterus and it helps the neck of the womb, I think. Don't quote me on that. And it basically kickstarts your labor, like a tampon sort of thing. And I had like a little string sort of thing, and you kind of have that in. Once I had that in, to be fair, I had a lot of pain and I actually thought I was going into labor, and they was just like, it's okay, like it's just Braxton Hicks. Are you kidding me? I thought that was my labor kicking in, and they was like, it's okay honey, it's fine, that is not it. You will know when you feel that labor pain. I thought, are you for real right now? Like, are you actually for real? Because I am panicking. Like, that pain was unreal. From the 24 hours I had the pessary in, they checked me over or having this baby the next day, and I was so excited. And because I was waiting to the next day and I was in so much pain, I had a aromatherapy bath, and they said that it would help me, like help this pain soothe, and it actually did. Like, I definitely recommend anybody that like has a bit of time when they're in the labor suite. It was the best, like soothing pain. Obviously you get paracetamol, but it doesn't do anything. And that lavender was just, oh, I was in there for a good hour and I actually got some sleep. So if you know having sleep when you're in the hospital, it is the best feeling. So 2 hours was literally the blessing. So after that, I went to the labour suite and they was going to break my waters. I was so excited. The midwife broke my waters, would try to break my waters, but it didn't work. And then I got a specialist to come, and she was so at ease with me. She was relaxed because she was like, I break every single person's waters and I've never ever had any issue with breaking waters. And I was like, go ahead girl, you do it. My goodness, that minute that my waters were broke, I'm telling you now, that pain literally scarred me, because that pain was just unreal. I mean, the contractions was like above 10. Anybody says the contractions was the best thing ever, they are lying to you. I am telling you, they are lying to you, because when you have those contractions, you know you will never those contractions. I'm telling you this now. So yeah, I literally dilated from 5 to 9 and they had to get me onto that bed quickly. I kept falling asleep. They were so close of giving me a C-section, but they couldn't because I was literally dilated so much. It was unbelievable. So literally cut it short. They got all the forceps out ready, and I literally woke up and there was like doctors and nurses and midwives and all that jazz. They were there and I was like, I am not having forceps. I was like refusing to have that because that is something I just didn't want. And I literally was like, I'm going to push, and I pushed for 10 minutes, and that pushing, I thought it was going to be worse than anything else, but it actually was okay. Like, it just felt like I was pushing out a big poo. Burning sensation, that is literally it, guys. Yeah, like, and then I had the baby. And if you are pregnant right now, remember, you are doing amazing. You have just grown a whole 9-month baby. Like, can you believe it? That takes guts, that takes a lot. Even if you have a C-section, you have done amazing. Even if you have a natural birth, you have done amazing, because every single woman that carries a baby, you need to know that you are amazing. And honestly, I love you. Everybody's experience is completely different, so don't take on what my experience was and think that yours will be like that. Everyone's is different, okay? I express and talk about how I was, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it and it helps others as well, and maybe like little things that you might want to change, or to talk about anything else, you know, relating like pregnancy, or what should I pack in my pregnancy bag, and things like learning development once you've had the baby, what stages I've been through. Drop in the comments and honestly I will do it. Like and subscribe to my channel as you do, and I love you all, lovelies, and I'll see you guys in the next video.